Hey, it's MJ here with Fight Life Media. Welcome to 5 and 5 Sin City Picks. It's the pick show where we give you 5 picks in 5 minutes. And today we're going to cover the UFC on Fuel TV 6. Okay, first fight of the night, Alex Bruce Lee Caceres versus Motonoru Tezuka. Interesting matchup here. You got Alex Caceres coming in at 7 and 5. He's 2 and 3 in the UFC. A little bit of a mixed bag there as far as his career. 2 knockout wins, 4 submissions over his career. He's coming off that submission win though over Damacio Page. Damacio Page, a gamer. Alex Caceres took it to him and submitted him. Motonoru Tezuka, first fight that he's ever going to take against a non-Japanese fighter. Also first fight he's going to take outside of Japan. He's 19 and 4. He's a grinder. He's got 3 submission losses though. This is going to be his first fight against anybody outside of Japan. So I think what's going to happen is Alex Caceres is going to take this to the ground, and I'm picking Alex Caceres via submission. Okay, next fight of the night, Mac Danzig versus Takanori Gomi. This is a classic matchup. Mac coming in at 21 and 9. He's 5 and 5 in the UFC. He's coming off that win over Efren Escudero. Escudero had a great fight that he lost, unfortunately, against Tyson Griffin. Mac Danzig, though, 10 submission wins in his career, 5 by knockout. Coming in against Takanori Gomi, the legend, the Fireball Kid here, 33 and 8. He's coming off of a TKO win over Eiji Mitsuoka. And at the end of that fight, he said he's going to bring the championship home to Japan. He's got 6 submission losses, though, and I think that's going to be the game changer here. Mac Danzig by submission. Next fight of the night, Dong-Hyun Kim, the stun gun, coming in against Paulo Thiago. The stun gun, 15-2 and 1. He's coming off that loss, kind of a freak rib injury to Damian Maia. He's a grinder though, good top game, good good wrestling. Coming in against Paulo Thiago. Paulo Thiago 14 and 4 with a 4 and 4 record in the UFC. He's lost 3 out of his last 4, but does come in with 8 submission victories. I think what's going to happen here, Dong-Hyun Kim, top game. His submission defense is going to be the difference maker. Unless Paulo Thiago catches him, I'm taking Dong-Hyun Kim with the decision win. All right, co-main event of the night, we've got Thiago Silva coming in against Stanislav Nedkov. A lot of hype behind Stanislav Nedkov. He's 12 and 0. He's got 10 finishes in his career. He's 1 and 0 in his UFC career now with that win over Luis Kane. What can you say about this guy? He's undefeated. A lot of hype behind him. This is a huge step up in competition, though. He's coming in against Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva 14 and 3, 5 and 3 in his UFC career. 13 finishes, 11 finishes by knockout. You know, Thiago coming in against Gustafsson, looked tentative, did not pull the trigger. I think that's going to be the difference maker here. Thiago Silva is going to come in, and I think he blasts Nedkov, and he's going to win by knockout. Main event of the night, Rich Ace Franklin coming in against Cung Lee, the battle of 2 former champions. Rich, of course, the former longtime middleweight champion until Anderson Silva started his reign. Rich coming in at 29 and 6, 12 and 5 in his UFC career. He's a finisher. What can I say? Probably go down as the #2 middleweight of all time. 25 finishes in his career. He's beaten Wanderlei Silva. He's beaten Chuck Liddell. He's gone back and forth between middleweight and light heavyweight, former champ. Coming in against Cung Lee. Cung Lee 8 and 2 in his career, 1 and 1 in his UFC career. He is coming off that decision win over Patrick Cote. Not the best fight ever to watch, but it was a nice back and forth battle. Cung Lee, the former Strikeforce champion. The biggest difference here, Rich Franklin, just at a different level than Cung Lee. Cung Lee's an entertaining striker, but Rich Franklin, like I said, he's been around the block. His experience is going to make the difference. I am predicting Rich Franklin knockout or TKO in the 2nd round. That about wraps it up for 5 and 5. As always, for additional coverage and exclusive content, make sure and check us out at fightlifemedia.com, where we're covering MMA from the ground up.